So as an Asian actor, especially, it's always typecast.
Yeah.
So
Samurai.
I talked, yes. That's the three things: a samurai, ninja, yakuza.
Yeah.
So three things, right? Or
Yeah.
maybe assassin. But we always looking for the voice of stories because we also human beings. We're not just a typical some material like Japanese or Asian, Vietnamese. So especially my turning point is definitely after I met my wife Maria, because she always make her own film, and then I actually wanted to make my own film too because I also have some passion for creativity. So after I met her, and then we actually decided let's make our own film. And so the Echo 8 project is actually my first time directing and producing film.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Film Goes podcast. Today I'm with the one and only Takashi Hara. He's a filmmaker from Australia.
In Japan.
And Japan, and now living in Las Vegas. So thank you for coming on.
Thank you so much for inviting me for this podcast.
Yeah, I'm excited, dude. You're doing some cool stuff with your action films.
Yep.
But before we jump into all that, let's start, with your film journey. How did you begin? What inspired you to start filmmaking?
Yep. So all my artist journey, everything started when I was 21. So it's like a 2004, 5, I guess. Okay. And that was my first time travel to United States from Japan. And I went to New York, and I saw the first time Broadway musical. And then I super touched, super excited. And then, wow, this is America, like a top entertainment industry in the world. Yeah. And then really, I cried for 40 minutes when I watched the musical. It's called Rent.
You watched Rent?
Yeah, one of my favorite, musical and also movie. Yeah. And then I watched it, and damn, the 40 minutes I just keep crying. Watch it. And then after coming back to Japan, and I was in uni. Actually, I studied agriculture and science, but I decided, hey, I talked to my mom and parents, hey, I want to become an actor. And then my mom's like, what? Like an Asian parents, you paying for your, school tuition fee and, stuff like that. But I talked to my parents, okay, I'll graduate. And then once I graduate, actually, I moved to Tokyo. And then Tokyo, and then went to the acting school. Yeah, and then theater and musical. And then I've been doing mostly actually, I didn't do film at all back in then. So in my 20s, so it's like almost I've been there Tokyo for about 6 to 7 years. I always think I wanted to work internationally, always in my head, because I really, wow, America, it's the Hollywood, Broadway, that's the top entertainment. That's everything come from the US. And how I grew up watching movies too. So, but in Tokyo, I just studied, voice and acting, and especially mostly more like theater work. And then 2016, that's my turning point. It's actually 2015. I traveled to US again. Okay. And then this second time actually came to Las Vegas.
Oh, wow.
Can you imagine? Las Vegas in 2015.
What made you want to come to Vegas?
Oh, because everyone said, if you want to see like a theater, like entertainment, you should, watch all the Cirque du Soleil, all the circus performance and the music and the live and everything come to Las Vegas. Oh, okay. All right, let's try it out. And then I'm just very casual. Okay. And I got my days off and I traveled to Las Vegas. Amazing, right?
Wow.
And then, I want to come back to, US again. But as a Japanese, actually a little bit hard to get the work visa. A proper eligible work visa for me. So back in them. So I asked my friend, I was thinking to, work overseas, but still a little bit hard to work in the US. And then my friend mentioned me, hey, Takashi, what do you think about Australia? Australia? I never thought of, hey, Takashi, like a Hugh Jackman, Kate Blanchett, all the famous actors, come from, Australia. Yeah. Even they shoot Star Wars and The Matrix, they film in Sydney. Oh, really? I didn't know that. And I researched, and for the Japanese people, actually, it's easy to get the work visa. It's called working holiday. Okay. So I applied for the working holiday, and just click the button, and then 24 hours I got a visa.
Wow, that's crazy for Australia. Anybody can go to Australia.
yeah. Well, I mean, it's a temporary. It's it's a 1 or 2 years thing, but still,
that's pretty long.
Yeah, actually,
that's
good.
Pretty long. That's cool.
So that's the first time I traveled. So 2016. So when I was 30. When I was 30. So I moved to Sydney, Australia. And then Of course, back in the, I was also, my English wasn't great. I mean, functionally it's okay, but like, so I practiced, study English and speaking and find a job. And then the first year in Australia, actually, I got 4 or 5 gigs so quick. And then actually
Acting gigs?
Acting gigs.
Oh, okay.
Big surprise. Even commercials, short films, TV shows. I mean, not a big one, but like a micro mini
Right.
TV show in
TV
Australia.
series.
Very
Okay.
local mini shows, but still, it's a big deal. And also back in, I've been grew up with the martial arts, so that's my background. And also, if I work as a Asian actor from Japan, if you work in overseas, I was thinking definitely I need some solid skill for martial arts. So I actually developed my martial arts skill, and then Sydney, hey, whenever they need assassin, ninja, samurai, oh, they always ask me, right? Oh, yakuza, right?
Yeah.
Yakuza.
That's cool.
They always ask me, hey, Takashi, can you play yakuza? Yes, sir.
That's dope, man.
Yeah, so that's the more opportunity to work in Sydney. And then, so I stayed there about like 5-6 years, actually 5 years. And then a couple years later, actually, I met my wife, Maria Tran. So she's already big in Australia. She's already working in Vietnam, China, blockbuster films. She worked, and also she made her own film. And then, so one day I met her, and then we get together, and then we start working together. And then we made an action feature film. It's called Echo 8, which we can talk about later.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And then after that, we got married. And also me and my wife, Maria, and we all, also she's an actress and a filmmaker. We always wanted to come to the US. It's like a dream place.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then why not? And then Australia, she's Australian. I'm Japanese. Actually, we can apply for the green card lottery visa. It's like a kind of lotto. And then it's free. Why don't we apply? Okay, we apply, right? And then she got it just the first year. So we're actually really lucky. I really respect, some Japanese actors, Australian actors really work hard to come to, US and then work hard and get the visa. I really respect that. But we're very lucky. So we decided to move to US once we, actually after the pandemic.
Yeah.
And then why came to Vegas? Because most of my wife's cousins, they're Vietnamese. They all live in Las Vegas.
Oh, that helps.
Yeah,
That helps
so
a lot.
cousins and
Yeah.
actually they're big family. We didn't
Okay.
know the big cousins
Oh,
in
wow.
Las Vegas, and then I met all of them. Wow, a lot of cousins. And then so of course we could think maybe New York or LA, maybe film industry. But you know what? And then we come to Las Vegas, and then we actually drive around and see the Red Rock and like Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
We love it.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Damn, that's
so
really
that's
cool.
why we are here now.
That's dope, dude. So let's talk a little bit about the film stuff. So, because you said you're an actor and you got a lot of acting gigs. How did you get into creating your own films and behind the scenes stuff? Because you're shooting and directing everything that you're doing.
Yes. So the thing is, where can I start? So as an Asian actor, especially, it's always typecast.
Yeah.
So
Samurai.
I talked, yes. That's the 3 things: a samurai, ninja, yakuza.
Yeah.
So 3 things, right? Or
Yeah.
maybe assassin. But we always looking for the voice of stories, because we also human beings. We're not just a typical some material like Japanese or Asian, Vietnamese. So especially my turning point is definitely after I met my wife Maria, because she always make her own film, and then I actually wanted to make my own film too, because I also have some passion for creativity. So after I met her, and then we actually decided let's make our own film. And so the Echo 8 project is actually my first time directing and producing film.
Okay, that's cool, man. Let's talk about it. You brought the poster. You want to show off the poster?
Thank you, sir. Echo 8. So this is actually original poster. So it's now on Tubi. You can watch for free on Amazon Prime. Luckily, actually, we got licensed by Apple TV recently.
Oh, awesome.
Hopefully, it's come out soon. The poster is a little bit different version, because this is actually I made this poster, and then Maria likes it too. But we actually talked to all the production team. Maybe go to the other professional
Yeah,
one.
yeah, someone's a good
Because someone's get better. So
Yeah,
no,
okay.
I'm
No,
good
that's
at it.
cool,
Yeah.
man.
So this is a film. It took about 5 years to release.
Okay.
Because we shoot in 2019, and after the first 2 weeks, we shoot 80%. We finish, and before the pickup shot, and COVID happened, and then Sydney has a really, really bad lockdown.
Oh yeah.
Super strict.
Yeah.
You cannot go over like 5 miles from your home, and then
Wow.
you get like a fine or something. So
Yeah, I remember hearing about the
yeah,
Sydney
yeah.
stuff,
Someone just wanted to get the Kentucky Fried Chicken, and he just to drive 10 miles, and he get fine. He just wanted
that's
to buy a
crazy.
KFC.
Yeah.
Anyhow, so it took a long time. So then after pandemic, we did a pickup shot, and then it takes the editing. But meanwhile, we actually made 3 to 4 short film. Actually, 4 short films. We made it. So then finally we could release last year. So
tell us, what is it about?
so it's about action film. It's based in a story about Western Sydney. Of course, it's a fantasy. So one like a shady assassins group in Western Sydney, and then there's a historical background wise. Western Sydney is more actually gangs, local gangs. Actually, it was exist.
Okay.
Because when you imagine Sydney, it's more like Bondi Beach, beautiful, like
Yeah.
like a nice, cool, beautiful place. But in the Western Sydney, is a little bit different because it's after the 1970s. Actually, a lot of migrants because of the refugee. Especially for the Vietnamese. So we actually put the Vietnamese story as well.
Okay.
So it's a local gangs there. So the 3 operatives. So they're actually I'm the agent. My character is Agent 5, and then I'm the boss of the group. So I cannot tell the story, but so like assassin story, and then fight.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's a very, very solid drama.
Okay.
Family drama. So that's the main core we want to show.
the
So
core.
everyone, like most of the reviews, whenever I ask my friends, hey, how do you feel about my film, Echo 8? Yeah, in the beginning, I thought this is an action film, but this is actually not the action film, but actually drama. Yes, this is drama.
Okay. That's cool.
So that's our main aim.
That's awesome. And I'm curious about how, like, the difference of creating, because you started this one in Sydney, and the one that you shot, because there's like a sequel coming, right?
Yes, sequel and prequel, we just launched the Indigo campaign.
And are you shooting there still, or are you shooting here?
Shooting in Sydney, but we are start thinking like some pickup shot. Some fights might be shoot in Vegas. Yeah.
So how is the process over there in Sydney? Like, what do you have to go through to create your own projects? And is it similar to here in Vegas in the US, or is it?
I haven't experienced much about the producing and making film here. So I cannot compare a lot, but our production is a little bit different because we are super low budget independent filmmakers. So we made this film, believe it or not, we actually made $8,000.
Oh, wow.
$8,000 in US dollar equivalent. So I bought about like a 10,000 Australian dollars.
Okay.
Yeah. So like buying equipment and then lights and then microphone and budget gone. So basically we made this film for free. So I've been I was editing this film for about like 4 years for like a non-pay and producing work, film festival, our own flight cost, but it's worth it because we love it and this is our passion.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So the thing is why I do directing and acting and producing and editing, because all of us do multitasking. How we can make this film happen, because of course thanks for all the production team and also the supporters and all the local supporters, give us a location or some prop, even car, some one of the restaurant owner, Mr. Liu, he lent us for the brand new Range Rover for just for
oh wow
for thank you so much so stuff like that. So like supported by the community film. So that's how we make it happen. So on set, we have a limited amount of crew, because if a lot of crews, we need more budget. So we like a PA, not just a PA can manage like almost first AD work and grip and run it and sometimes I hold a light and sometimes I hold a microphone. So even I'm directing, and then Maria is directing with the combat suit, because she's the main lead character, and she's directing, do this, do that, do that.
So you guys directed it together?
Yeah. So this is also how that worked. So whenever Maria is on the camera and I'm behind the camera, So then I can help her to the camera and the shot. And if I'm in front of the camera, Maria is behind the camera. So we kind of like help each other.
Okay. I would say it's pretty similar because you're gathering all the stuff that you can get. And then from there, you're just kind of bringing the people that you know to help you out and like trusting people to, be part of your idea, I guess. So I would say that's pretty similar, man. Indie film stuff. How's the film community in Australia? Is it big? Is it small? Like,
I think it's big. Yeah, a lot of film fans, and they love film too. So especially we from Western Sydney, and we did a screening the Echo 8 because also of course we something giving back to the community as well. And then a lot of people came. Like we did a screen for 2 days at the local theater, and like everyone's crying. It's also like like very especially for the Asian migrant story, like someone more very close to home, so which is very good.
So there's a big Asian community in Sydney. Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Especially Western Sydney.
Okay. Wow, that's cool, man. So let's talk about like the sequel and your Indiegogo campaign and what is it about?
Yeah. So when you watch film, by the way, so this one's now free on Tubi, so you can watch
watch it. Go check it
free
out.
on Tubi. Please check it out. Echo 8. So this is the like kind of trilogy we're making. So let's say we made a Star Wars episode, like let's say like this is 2. So like we make a prequel 1, and then we also making 3. So then trilogy, complete.
Right.
So we want to make the complete trilogy. So the prequel is the story about my character. He's Agent 5. So what happened on him? So because I'm antagonist. Antagonist. Yeah. So my character's antagonist. Why he became antagonist.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It's like, So that's the prequel. And then sequel is about after finish the story of Echo 8, so what's gonna happen on this universe. It's called Zodiac, like a very shady international assassins like industry. So she against for that one. So we actually 80 we are almost 90% we finished the script.
Oh wow, you're still writing.
Yeah, and then if you donate us for the B featured package. Actually, we've already got like 5-6 actors from America that we got like a B featured package. So thank you so much for the donation. So we actually, Elizabeth, our writer, she's actually writing the dialogue for the people that
donated.
Even you from the US, actually you can join like in a photo or like some actually character like an AI character. It's like we cannot tell everything, but no spoilers. But we actually writing the more characters.
Oh, that's cool. So then, are people going to Sydney for those scenes?
No, we can do online.
Oh,
we can online filming like a voice acting and in a picture. That's the B featured pack. So you don't have to be physically in Sydney.
Yeah,
but you can be in the film, and also, of course, you can get IMDb credit. Of course,
that's dope, man. And how is it like going back to Sydney? Like, because you're here now. Are you still connected over there and like to create your films?
Yeah. So we aiming to the 2025 January, February, March. So that's our plan for. We're gonna make 35 days to make 2 films.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So because almost location same, just areas different. Yeah, it's almost same location.
And do you have to go through like permits and all that stuff over there, or are you just like indie doing it guerrilla style?
It's very guerrilla indie style, man. We cannot afford to like a proper union budget. We cannot. But also Maria. So now my wife. So she's a executive producer and a director. She's currently in Sydney. And she's working with all the business people and the local councils. She's talking and negotiating so far.
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
Yeah, so she's like kind of back and forth. And then once I'm working remotely right now. But in the 2025, next year, January, once I go back to Sydney, I just do all the pre-production and production. And then bam. And then after March, come back.
No, that's awesome, dude. That's crazy. Traveling so far to like make the movies made, man. I love that.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about Vegas. Have you been doing gigs or what have you been doing here? We met on set of a film that our friend Alberto was working on. And are you working on other stuff here or like have you done gigs? How's it been here for you?
Actually, I still more like connecting with you guys, like filmmakers, and then there's no gigs I'm working on it. But I have a acting agent manager in LA.
Oh, awesome.
So just 2 months ago, but of course, get the proper gigs is very hard for all the actors. And then, but a lot of more auditions here, I noticed. When I was Sydney, maybe once, twice in a month, the audition. Here, man, every week.
Okay.
Your manager sending me hey, Takashi, this audition, that audition.
And for LA or Vegas or both?
Both.
Oh, that's
both.
awesome,
Yeah,
dude.
commercials or TV shows or independent film, whatever. Just keep sending. Wow, that's a lot of gigs.
Yeah.
The US is different, but of course, get the gigs is still not
that's the hard
easy
part
for everyone.
Yeah.
It's a hard one. But actually, 2 months ago, 2 months ago, I got a big commercial gig for the first time, and I work in LA downtown as a lead. Yeah,
that was
big
your first time
surprise.
going?
The commercial, yeah.
First time going down there to work? Or
Yeah, first time. And then a
bro.
proper gig, man. They used like a 35 mil, like an IMAX actual.
Oh, wow.
Damn, it's not
For
IMAX.
a commercial?
Yes, not IMAX, sorry. But an actual nega film.
Yeah.
For the commercial.
Wow.
Because they have to set in like 80s. And then I forgot the hotel name. Is they shoot in a very popular location. They shoot a Interstellar, Die Hard.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's like a set.
Yeah, all the things like they shoot in the very old building.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the same location, and I shoot, and I
crazy.
was lead, and I didn't know that. And then when I look back, all right, background, action, background. When I see it, whoa, there are a lot of background, extras. I didn't know this, So I was lead.
Did you have lines?
Yeah.
Did you have lines or?
Yeah, I have lines.
Oh, okay.
The first time I had lines as well. And
Congrats,
so that's my first time really experienced. Oh, this is Hollywood. The quality of Hollywood and how to say it. And then even the background extras, featured extras, they're not just extras, man. They're very good looking.
Oh, yeah.
They can be lead. Good looking, super tall. Even they're just on the background.
Oh, wow.
They are legit performers. Yeah,
Wow,
so I really enjoyed.
That's
the
awesome,
experience.
bro.
Yeah. So regarding to the Vegas, 2-3 weeks ago, I attended for the C47 Film Festival.
Oh, yeah. How was that?
The first one, and that's actually pretty good. Then I submitted my documentary short film,
Okay.
which I shoot in Japan. I shoot about my family and my hometown, and all about my roots and spirituality stuff. And actually, I won the honorable mention.
Congrats,
so
bro.
Really happy with that. So I feel like really touched because now I live in Vegas, and then the film I shoot in Japan, my hometown, and my dad's in the film, my family's in the film, and then it's not a big space, but we got like on a screening, and then the audience is watching, and then everyone said, "Oh, Takashi, that's a really inspiring film." Oh, I feel like I was crying, when I watched it. Oh, my film, my hometown in Las Vegas, like kind of dream because
That's awesome.
when I was 21, I wanted to come to US, and then that's my dream. And then 20 years later, now I'm in Vegas, and my short film screen, also Echo 8 screen as well.
Oh, that's cool.
So my film on screen in Las Vegas, local people watch it.
That's
so
awesome,
I
dude.
think
Congrats.
like a milestone. I feel like
That's awesome,
really,
dude. Yeah, I had to go work out of town that week. Well, I wanted to go check it out. I came back Saturday night, but it was like after the festival. 'Cause the festival was like at 2,
Saturday,
right?
Saturday,
But I heard a few people talk about it, so that's cool, man. Congrats, that's awesome. And what inspired you to do the documentary?
I think about the because the journey as an actor. All the actors is very sometimes very hard, tough, but all about the story about my roots is as in Japanese, how I grew up. They go to the mountains, the shrines. This is that kind of like my blood and roots. So what kind of actor I want to be? So that's the main thing. It's not just about success as an actor, not just for the fame, not just about the like a popularity or just the money, success, but as a Japanese grew up actor, now internationally work in Vegas in the US. So what as an artist, what I can express and what I can inspire to the people. So that's the whole journey of the story.
Dude, that's awesome, bro. I love that. All right, man. So what's the name of the documentary? What's the name of the documentary?
Oh, Harukaze.
Harukaze. What does that mean?
The Harukaze means spring wind. So the Harukaze be like the spring wind.
Oh, okay.
So why I put the name is we shoot in April. This is like spring season, and also it's very nice breezy air from the mountain in a harukaze in a spring season in Japan. So I want to be like a harukaze, be like a water, same thing, like be like a spring wind to give some happiness to the world.
That's dope, bro. I love that. That's a good place to end it. All right, so check out his Indiegogo if you want to donate. Echo Aid, the trilogy. And yeah, I'm gonna put all your info below so they can follow you and everything.
Thank you so much, Angel.
Thanks for coming on, bro. Appreciate it. All right, guys. See you next time. Peace.